Okay, I lied on one of the videos I posted today. I have to come clean. Um, as I'm telling you how to transform problems into solutions, I was giving an example of what my purpose is and how I'm overcoming some of the challenges I'm dealing with. And I kind of hinted that we got some global problems, and I kind of said that kind of wanted to shift the whole world. And I said, okay, I see the insanity that it's not my responsibility, and that's not necessarily true. And why I didn't want to reveal the truth is because as soon as somebody says, hey, my purpose is to shift the whole entire planet, people are going to call you crazy. People are going to call you insane. And that's what I'm trying to avoid, because it's kind of painful to have anybody call me names. But let's just sort of look at the logic. What's so wrong with somebody wanting to change the world? The whole friggin' planet's kind of looking for somebody to save ya. So if somebody shows up and says, hey, I came here to save ya, why would you say that they're crazy then? And I ain't about to change the world by saying everybody's got to do what I say. Kind of don't want to be a leader, kind of made that clear. I'm not about to judge everybody for what they're doing, and say, oh, you're all going to hell and you're all going to die. That didn't work with religion. Not about to do that. Pretty much the only thing I'm going to do is say, question what you believe, question what you act like, follow your own voice, learn how to follow your own voice. Um, so that's where I'm kind of coming from. And there's been, all of us have a purpose, all of us have an inner voice. And, mine have been really, really strange. And I've been blocking them out. And I'm pretty sure all of us have these really strange voices that are telling us what to do, but we've been blocking them out because it's not acceptable in our society. And guess what? Society is not really working. So chances are that little voice that you're scared to say out loud that everybody will call you a little crazy for, maybe that's what we're supposed to be doing and it's not that crazy. So here's some of the deals. Born on Christmas Eve. You know what happens when you're born on Christmas Eve? Everybody says you're a gift. You're special. So kind of grew up thinking I'm a gift and I'm a little special. Now, I'm not about to say I'm any more special than anybody else on the friggin' planet. I'm just like everybody else. So I haven't sort of gone insane with I'm more special than anybody else because of the day I was born. I'm just saying my life was influenced by that experience of it. Then I kept having these little voices from God about, like when I'm praying to God, help me, kind of dealing with a lot of abuse, God save me from all of this friggin' abuse. And, a lot of people say you can talk to God. Well, what happens when God talks to you? Well, when he was talking to me, he was saying, you know what? You got to grow from this. You've got to learn from this. I can't tell you the answers. You got to find it out yourself. Kind of knew that. Also, one night, prayed to God, said, you got to tell me what to do. And the very next day, a freaking lawyer, typical not words out of a lawyer's mouth, but this lawyer said, the very next day after I said that prayer, said, God wants me to talk to you. And you're supposed to take everything that was done with you and do something with it. Kind of affected my life. And it's like, okay, was that God talking? God talks through people. Could it be? Then what's some other situations? Oh, guess what? The Beatles wrote a song called Hey Jude. My name is Judy. And I heard that song when I was a little kid. Kind of had a lot of problems. Kind of was influenced by the words of that song. It felt like it was speaking directly to me. And what's that song, Hey Jude, all about? Take a sad song and make it better. Kind of like take a problem and transform it, kind of guided my life, kind of showed me a direction that there's a possibility. So Okay, everybody can call me crazy because I'm putting it out there that, yeah, my purpose is to shift the whole entire planet. Now, am I going to say that it's up to you, otherwise I will die? No. My life is my responsibility, and whether I live through this experience, I own up to it. You guys can do whatever the hell you want. I am not going to judge anybody. Nobody's going to hell. Anybody who's doing what they're doing just doesn't know any better. Fully understand that. I didn't know better lots of times too. So I am not going to say that anything we're doing is wrong. We just don't know any better. My only suggestion, want to learn how to do better? So, and at the end of the day, with the smoking addiction and all of these problems that I'm having that I'm trying to transform, the whole idea is trying to enjoy life. I can have a lot of fun trying to shift the whole entire planet. Not like it's a challenge and I must do and judge my life based on my successes and, no, just have a little bit of fun. So there you have it. Out to change the whole freaking planet. So, and if this makes any sense to you, just watch some of my videos. If it sort of makes sense with you, then share it with other people. Kind of out to affect the whole planet. Can't do that unless you share the videos. Helps a lot if you rate the video. Kind of don't like getting money from welfare. So if you find that this is helpful at all, then send a donation. Just let me know. I'll find a way you can send it to. Um, Kind of really would like to make a documentary on a lot of stuff because I think we learned through film and through graphics and um, there's a lot of ways we can use film and explain the bigger picture of what's going on. And instead of having all of these destructive type films of the end of the world, I think it would be kind of cool to explain the possibilities of how that's not necessarily true. So anybody that loves doing films, I got a subject, I got a topic, would be a little fun. Any writers, I don't know how to write, but I got a lot of information that could be used to write. Um, there's so much potential that other people could get involved in if they all want to kind of get involved in shifting the planet. But you got to kind of want to say it out there that, hey, yeah, we're trying to shift the world. Um, then there's also water is the perfect way. We all have water in common. Water is a perfect way to um, share information with. Water is $1 trillion industry. It can raise an awful lot of money to clean up an awful lot of shit and put a lot of people to work. It's not money that I want to earn. I just want to have fun. I don't give a shit about how much money I make. I would just rather make money accomplishing something productive to pay the rent versus a friggin' welfare system. So, lots of people in the water industry, if you want to actually do something good with that water, because I happen to know that good quality water is kind of hard to come by, and I know that we can do it a lot cheaper than what's out there. I've checked it out. Water is not as expensive as you're paying for it, and it can be done a lot cheaper. Also wouldn't distribute it through stores, so anybody that wants to earn a living distributing water through their house to make a little extra income, there's a way of doing it, but you got to kind of let me know that you're willing to participate in it. Also, we don't need oil. Plastic is definitely toxic to the system, to the planetary system, but guess what? We already have enough plastic on the planet. We can use the plastic that already exists, and instead of having them in landfills, we can use it, and we can do it in a way that's actually safe for your health. Right now, a lot of these plastics aren't that safe, but we can do it safer. We can do it in a way that cleans up the friggin' planet and is good for you, and it's healthy water, which will cure your health. So, lots of ideas, lots of potential to have a lot of fun shifting the whole entire planet. But it's like an opportunity, and an opportunity everybody else can get involved in. You can definitely earn a lot of money doing it. Not about to get rich, because getting rich is not exactly a good thing if you can notice it, but you can get more than you need. And everybody can get more than you need by doing something like this. So it's also an opportunity for you to throw a lot of names and say, is that girl ever nuts? Or am I nuts if you're kind of waiting for somebody to save you and then call them nuts when they show up? The world is completely fucked up right now. So let's just have a little bit of fun. Peace out.